Hey, what's up you guys, ClemJr here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be giving advice based on my experiences, based on the mistakes that I made in year 11 to those who are now going into year 11 to write their GCSEs. Now before you say it, before you start wondering it, yes, I know I did not write my GCSE exams. However, I still went through like what 2/3 of the GCSE process. And I feel personally that my final grades didn't reflect my full potential. So to try and help you not make the same mistakes, I'm going to tell you the mistakes that I made so then you don't make those same mistakes. So before we get into the video, if you are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We're trying to hit 400 subscribers, 500 by the end of the year. So I really appreciate it if you can hit the subscribe button to help me get there. Also, like the video, helps the video get out there, reach more people. So if this video does help you out, hit the like button, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So tip number one, and of course this is an advice video, so I'm going to say to make sure you take on advice that is given to you. Now I'm not just saying like, oh, listen to your teachers. Obviously listen to your teachers, like they are there to help you, and I have like a story that shows how teachers can actually be really helpful and beneficial to you. But like just people who are outside from what you're doing, they have a completely different perspective to what you're doing. Let's say in maths there's multiple ways to solve a problem. You may have one way, someone else may have another way. Their way may be easier, so why don't you look at their way, take the advice that they're given based on that method to try and improve your work. You know, other people from outside may see things differently, may see things better. So if you use what they're saying to help you out, then it can just improve your work. Okay, cool. So for me, in English, so English literature, there's like a lot of essay writing. My essay writing was in year 10 was never really the best. Let's just say rating it out of 10, it was probably at like a 4 out of 10, and it just did like that for the whole year. And I kept thinking, oh yeah, year 11 I'll do better, I'll just improve for year 11. And I never really like properly read back the feedback on the sheets. Got to year 11 and my essay writing for like the first like 2 months was still at a 4 out of 10, and I wasn't happy with that. So guess what I did? I read the feedback, then I went from like a 4 out of 10 to like a 6, 7 out of 10. And yeah, so basically took my essay writing like up high a lot of grade. Tip number two, and mistake number two that I made is procrastination. Now this is an obvious one. You're told us all the time. I heard this, I took it in, and I thought I was gonna run with it, but for my first set of mocks, I did not run with it. So this is basically what happened. Yeah, so for mock 1, we had a 2-week holiday before our first set of mocks. These 2 weeks, you know, my plan was to go into it and just like revise so much that I could get like such good grades in mock 1. This did not happen, so procrastination was mad. I am a student who aims for like the top grades, like 7s, 8s and 9s. And for mock 1, I would say the two worst subjects, my grades were 4s. That's for geography paper 1. I actually failed it. Yeah, not ideal. Why did I have to go through that feeling? Was because I procrastinated and I started to knuckle down and pattern up my work. And in French, in the second set of mocks, I went from grade 4 to grade 6. This isn't me trying to flex, by the way. This is literally just me showing how because I stopped procrastinating, I was able to take my grades from where I didn't want them to be to where I wanted them to be. And geography, I went from a grade 4 to a grade 7. So as you can see, because I did not procrastinate, I was able to bring my grades higher. Don't procrastinate, get it done, and then get the grades you want. Alright, tip number 3 is find and get into a routine that works for you. Very easy way that you can do this is to make a timetable. This is something which I did not do until after mock 1. Basically mock 1 for me was just a massive shambles. Yeah, so if you make a timetable and get into a routine that works for you, I'm talking about going to bed at a regular time. I'm talking about revising at certain times, talk about taking breaks at regular times, things like this. Just getting your body and getting yourself and getting your mind into routine, it will help you a lot. So then when it comes to times when you're thinking, oh, don't really feel like revising right now, your brain will be like, but it's time to revise. Now this also goes with your work style. So for example, there are lots of different revision methods. So what is like making flashcards, which is what like my main source of revision, making mind maps, note taking, watching videos. There's like all that stuff. So like literally find what works for you the best, and then whatever works for you the best, you need to then like, you know, do that the most. I've read countless flashcards and they help me a lot to get my grades higher. So tip number 4 is make time for other important things. Although revision is going to be one of your key things, one of the things which you will be focusing on quite a lot if you want to achieve the grades that you want to get, there's still other things in life that are important, you know what I mean? Like you still need to make sure you know, your lifestyle, your social life, all these things still need to be important. If you have any hobbies, like you can play an instrument, if you like to go to the gym, if you like to play PlayStation, if you like to do some of these things, then you know, you still need to make time for them. You still need to give your brain time to relax, because if your brain's always constantly working and working and working and working and working, your brain's gonna get tired and tired and tired, and then you're going to eventually just burn out. So tip number 5 is be more selfish. Now this one, let me just get straight into this one and explain it. So your life, your GCSEs, GCSEs, they are your grades, so you need to work for your own grades. You need to make sure that you put in the work that you know you need to put in to get the right grades. This may mean that you have to say no to a few motives. You're gonna have to say no to like playing football or doing whatever you like to do during your break times. This may mean you're gonna have to say no to these things. I basically didn't play on my PlayStation for well, from like January until lockdown, because I knew I had to sacrifice something in order to focus more on getting the grades I wanted. You need to be more selfish, say no sometimes, so then you can better yourself, better your own future, put yourself in the best position possible. Now I wish I was a bit more selfish a bit earlier. I wish I said no to playing football more times. I wish I said no to coming online more times. I wish I said no to just that scrolling through Instagram, like these things. Like I just wish I said no to a lot more things. I was just a bit more selfish so I can get that the grades that I wanted. Tip number 6 is you need to be able to adapt to new situations. What do I mean by this? I mean, things aren't always going to go your way. Clearly for me, Mock 1 did not go the way I wanted it to. I remember my plan was for Mock 1, get grade 7 in everything, so then it'll put me in a nice place that I can just go through year 11 stress-free, no stress. Guess what? That didn't happen. Guess what? Coronavirus happened. Guess what? I had to adapt. You know, adapted to online school and all that stuff. Yes, you can aim for certain grades in your mocks, doesn't mean you're gonna get those grades. Just because you say, oh, I want a grade 9, doesn't mean you're gonna get a grade 9. So let's say you don't get the grades that you want. You're gonna need to change something. So this is what I'm saying to you. Just because like you have a plan doesn't mean that your plan, you may not need to change your plan. If you do need to change your plan, change it. Alright, don't try and stick to the past. Change it and then do what's right. Alright, now the last tip I'm gonna give, tip number 7, is take a break. Like honestly, don't burn yourself out. Don't work so hard. I know I've probably said a lot of times in this video, work. But you know, you need to know when you can take a break, you know what I mean? There's a reason why you're given the half terms. There's a reason why people go on holidays, because they need to relax their brain a little bit. So I just wanted to emphasize this as its own point. Take like little breaks in between, so then you don't have to stop and then take one long break, you know what I mean? So like I said before, you need to find out what works for you, find out what braking system works for you, and then you'll be all good. You will be fine. So that's the end of today's video. Good luck to everyone who's writing their GCSEs, everyone who's going to write their A-levels, anyone's writing any sort of exams. You know, share this video around. You know, let's try and help everyone achieve the grades they want. I made these mistakes during my GCSEs. I didn't achieve my full potential. I want you lot to all achieve your full potential. So please take things from this video and try and run with it. So yeah, good luck. And if you liked this video, hit the like button down below. If you didn't like this video, then you know what, tell me why in the comments why you didn't like the video, and tell me how I can improve my videos, because I just want to make the best content that I can make for you lot. Also comment what other videos you want to see me do on this channel. Share this video with your mum, your dad, sister, brother, auntie, uncle and a friend, and every single person from your school, and make sure you subscribe. Let's hit 400 subs. That is our next goal. 500 by the end of the year. We have like what, September, October, November, December, 4 more months to hit 500 subs, and we're just over 150 away. So keep subscribing, keep sharing, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting a lot more often on my Instagram, so follow me. Bye.